Hello, 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 everybody. Thank you for coming into my live. It's great to have y'all here. Just come in here and just hang out. And I've been watching the Stepford Wives. That's a good movie. Oh, have y'all seen that movie called The Monkey? They said it was. I think it was inspired or written by Stephen King. I watched it the other night and I thought it was really good. Now I'm wanting to see the new Conjuring movie. Can't wait for that to come out. I hope The Conjuring is really good because I've seen almost every one of them. I wonder if they're coming out with the new Annabelle movie. How was everybody's Thursday? Tomorrow's Friday. It's gonna be the weekend. This whole week has flown by. Actually, the month, like we're already in September, and then before you know it, October's gonna be here. Halloween's gonna be popping up, and then you're gonna have Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm gonna go to the when Christmas gets here or when they start putting them out. I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree because they be having those little real small Christmas trees for like $1.25, and you can get some really cute decorations put on there. That's what I'm gonna do this year. I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree and get me a little Christmas tree because it's just me. I'll just decorate it and make it look cute. Anything will help if anybody can donate to my PayPal. I just need help with a little bit of groceries until I get my paycheck Wednesday. And if anybody wants me to reimburse them, then I will do so when I get my check Wednesday. But I work at McDonald's. I've been there for like 4 years. They got me on the grill, and I go back. I go back tomorrow because they've been cutting everybody's hours. Like, oh my god! Because I talked to the manager when will we start picking up more hours, and she was saying the way things is going, hopefully things will start getting picked back up like it was before starting in October. So hope everything will level out and us workers will start getting our hours back like it was before, because when they was giving me some really good hours, like I was doing so good. Because that's our new manager that they got from Texas to come and manage the store. It'd be getting hot back there where the girl's at, always back there doing those burgers and shit. It get like really, really, really hot back there where the girl's at. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the likes. My day's going good. I'm just sitting here, just relaxing where it's cool. I go back to work tomorrow. I've been at the same job for about 4 years. Because this, like, I'm over here by Tulsa, and it's hard getting hired on. So I stick with the job. Thank you for the likes. Yes, until tomorrow. I go back tomorrow and do the grill. Because I talked to the manager about our hours, and she said they should start going back to normal and getting back our normal hours in October. So that's going to be good once we get. Yes, I'm full time, but right now they're cutting back everybody's hours, but it will start picking back up in October. Because she's our new manager out of Texas. Because I talked to her last time I was there. And, oh, shoot, yeah, it's going to be good news. Because once I start getting those hours back and everything, I'll be doing good. Like, I wouldn't need anything because I'll have everything covered. And that means once we start getting our hours back like it was before, that means I will start going in a lot earlier, because they'll be wanting me to do the grill and everything for breakfast and lunch and everything. Because when I had hours before all this started, I was working, and it does get hot back there. Like there's like but it's a job. It's a job. I think the oldest worker that we have there, she really don't do much. She's been there a lot longer than I have, and she is 58 years old. And dang, she said she's been there for years. Which they got her doing easier stuff now. Like she'll take out the trash, or she'll do the ice and stuff like that, wipe down the tables. I am 44. Yep, that lady's is the oldest one there. She's like 58 years old. She said, been there for years, and they got her doing light work. Cut, you're 45. Oh, you're 45. Yeah, I'll be 45. February of 2026. I'm Aquarius. My birthday's on the 17th. Yes. Oh, you ain't old. 63. Shoot. You just a spring chicken. What they always say. 23rd of September. Well, that ain't nothing. Being 50 years old. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, we're all just a bunch of spring chickens. Be all right. Well, happy late birthday, Kim. Well, well, well. Oh, you're welcome. Hello, purple butterfly. Hello, hello, hello. That's like my favorite color is purple of all times. I love purple. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. But that's my PayPal. I mean, I get paid Wednesday, and anything will help. That's just my PayPal. I have that, and I have Chime. I love the smell of lavender. Oh, it smells so good. If y'all hear a dog barking, that's my neighbor that lives right next door. Here, they live in a big old house next to these apartment complexes. They have a blue heeler that they let out, which the blue heeler that they have, it's seriously blind, like it can't see nothing. And they let it out and it goes around using the bathroom, which I'm kind of scared for that dog because, the dog cannot see, and I'm afraid it going into the road because we have a lot of traffic right here in front of the apartments. And they let it out and everything, and it's blind. So if y'all hear a dog barking, it's my neighbor that lives in this big old house next door to the apartments. One of these days I'll have me a little pet. One of these days, but not anytime soon. I can't afford it. I gotta think about my well-being and take care of myself. Because most people they'll just get animals and don't give them no vet care, no nothing. And that's not a life for a dog. Oh, a little Yorkie. I like little dogs. There was a girl that was walking a dog the other night. Man, he was like one of those big old American bullies. He was real short and stocky, had some muscle to him. And I was like, dang, that was a nice dog. But she said he was protective. She was taking him. They was walking to the liquor store and she was taking him with her. And I said, well, that's good that you got that dog with you. He'll be your protector. But man, he was gorgeous. But I love little dogs though too. I'm just a big old animal lover. I can't do spiders and will not do snakes. Mm-mm. No. That they make me sweat bullets. I'll be scared of them. Spiders and stuff. But now that I live on my own and my dad's not here no more, cause um okay, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. One time I was living in the trailer. I had a trailer one time on my dad's property, and my dad wasn't feeling good. He was sick, and I came out of the bathroom, and right on my wall, there was this big old huge wolf spider. I mean, it was huge sitting on the wall, and I was like, oh my gosh, that spider is looking at me, and I could not do nothing with that spider. I literally got on Facebook, and I literally advertised. I said, if anybody can come to my house and get rid of this thing, I will literally pay you $20. I sure did. And I showed him a picture of that big old spider on my wall. Oh my God. People thought I was joking. I said, no, you come up here and get rid of this spider out of my house. And I tell you what, I will literally pay you $20 because I know this thing's making me sweat bullets. So the neighbor that lived down the road, she's like, she ain't gonna pay nobody no $20. She came up there and knocked on my door. She goes, hey, it's your neighbor. She goes, where's that spider at? And I told her. She goes, oh my gosh, that spider is big. She went in there, got rid of it for me. And I asked her, I said, do I owe you anything, because she goes, no, because she said, we're neighbors. You don't be paying nobody no $20 to get rid of the spider. My dad thought I was crazy because, see, I did have a mobile home that was on my dad's property, but my dad's property got sold and everything when he passed. He's been gone now for about 2 years, and it's hard without him because me and him, when I was living on his property, me and him, like, we put our heads together and we was helping each other. Hi, Love Jones. How are you, girlfriend? Me and him was helping each other. Like if he was low on things, I would cover him. If I was low on things, he would cover me, I mean, we had a really good relationship. And now that it sucks that he's gone, and now I just have to depend on whatever, because I don't have no family. It's too much drama. Yeah. I think that one that was on my wall, I think she was a female. Man, she was huge. She was really huge, and I know she was eyeballing me. She was just up on that wall. I was like, I said, you got to go, because you are not paying rent. Because when I came out of that bathroom, I glanced over to the wall. Oh, my God, I about tripped over myself. I was like, That's when I made an advertisement. Y'all could come get the spider. I'll pay you $20. That's how, But living here in this studio apartment, I mean, I probably had at least one little spider. I got rid of it, and I was like, well, I'm going to have to learn to start killing them myself, because I can't be knocking on people's doors looking all crazy. Can you kill this spider for me? You can't be doing that, because people around here be looking at me like I'm crazy. They're like, girl, get out of here. I haven't heard any updates on that case that was going on in California. I don't know if they ever found that baby or not. I know the parents, they charged them and they're going to be getting sentenced to prison. So I don't know if they ever found that baby or not, And I don't know why the other family members ain't speaking up and telling them, where that baby is, the body. It's just so sad, these little children, that they get treated that way. I mean, to me, if you don't want the baby, give it to somebody who will love it. No sense of keeping it and mistreating it. That ain't right. That baby was so innocent. I think they said that baby was like, 7 months old? I think his name was Manuel or something. I think that was his name. Yeah, I haven't heard any updates. If they actually found him, I mean, they really do. They need to start speaking up and find that little baby and give him a proper burial. I mean, that's just awful. But, you got people like that every day. And then people want to gripe because you know how people are getting food stamps? Like, they're mad because starting in January, you won't be allowed to go in there and buy pop, buy candy, buy junk food. They're eliminating all that. And then people's getting all mad because they can't go in there and buy all that stuff with their food stamps. So I'm kind of wondering if that's going to put the hurt on the grocery stores, because they're not going to be making a big sale on that, knowing that some people does get their big food stamps on the first. Because most people gets like 900, if not more, on food stamps because they got kids. So I wonder if that's going to be the hurt on their sale right there, because they're stopping all that starting in January. I ain't got to worry about it because I pay cash for mine. It comes out of the back of my pocket. And that's just like the gas stations. Almost going to put a damper on them too, because a lot of people that don't have money, they rely on their food stamps to get them a fountain drink and snacks and stuff. So I'm wondering if that's going to put a damper on them too. So we just have to wait and see when January gets here. I didn't even think that Oklahoma was going to make it on the map when they was banning all that stuff in certain states. But yeah, I got a notification they passed it for Oklahoma too, and I was telling my friends and stuff about it. I said, well, y'all better stock up on it because in January there won't be no buying Twinkies or going to the gas station getting pop or nothing. You gotta shell it out of the back of your pocket. Government won't cover that no more. But I don't know about the already made cakes. I know they said that you could buy cake mix and stuff, but I don't know if that also requires that you can't buy an already made birthday cake. Because I know one of my neighbors came up here. Yeah, I agree. I know a lot of people, like my neighbor came up here and was asking me, he goes, there's a guy downstairs, he's got $130 on his food stamps. He said, if you got $70 in cash to give him, he'll give you what's left on his food stamps. And I told him, I said, I'm not buying no dang food stamps. I'm not getting mixed up in that. It's against the law to be selling them, but people does it all the time. That's what the government needs to do is job. What do you mean job? If you're talking to me, I got a job. I've been at the same job for about 4 years, but I don't get food stamps. Nope. I've been at my job for about 4 years now. I do the grill. Shelby, I work. What are you talking about? I don't get no government assistance or anything. Girl, I work. I don't get paid until Wednesday. A tour of my home. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that later on. Give y'all a tour of my home when I come back on live later on. Stop the beg. Shelby, you need to know what you're talking about before you even start saying anything. Job. Girl, I work. I'm not like most people. I don't get no government assistance. Shoot. You better know what you're talking about before you start telling me to do something. 15 years. That's a long time on a job. 15 years. That's a long time. I'm doing good, Melissa. How are you? But what they need to do is, if they're going to do all that, they need to start telling these people that get food stamps to come up there once a month and show them a legit receipt showing that all their money went towards groceries, because a lot of crooks out here be selling their food stamps, and that's what they need to do is start telling people, show me a receipt that every bit of that money went towards groceries, every bit of it, and add it up. And if it don't add up, then that's when they need to start cutting people off, because people are taking advantage of the government, and when they get the food stamps, instead of putting it towards food, they want to sell them for cash. That's the next step they need to do. Long John Silver's for 17 years. I'm not able to work it due to seizures and strokes. Oh, bless your heart, Yolanda. Bless your heart, hun. Seizures and strokes, yeah. I hate that for anybody that has, having seizures and stuff. Bless your heart, hun. I remember when Oklahoma had a freaking Long John Silver's. Man, that stuff was the bomb. Good eating too. The fish, the hush puppies, fries, coleslaw. Ooh. Oh, epilepsy. Oh, okay, yeah. I know a lot of people that has that. Bless your heart, hun, that you're going through all that. Having that's not fun. You're welcome. I do too. I love Long John Silver's. I would say we'll put another restaurant because see, we did have one in this town that I moved to because they had a Long John Silver's and AW all in one, but I guess they wasn't doing good and they closed up, and that building's been sitting there empty. I wish they put another one in here. You ought to make it to where like have all you can eat buffet on Sundays only. Like on Sundays, just have a buffet and charge people like $8.99 or $9.99 for all you can eat buffet. Oh my God. Can you just imagine the people if they had an all you can eat buffet on a Sunday at that price? Oh my God, that'd be a lot of people on a Sunday. Because a lot of people be telling me, you ought to go to this barbecue place up here. They're like, they got the all you can eat. Getting a pizza ranch restaurant in a Culver's restaurant. Oh, that's nice. Because we have all of let's see in this town we have Olive Garden, we have Church's Chicken. I wish they would put in a Popeye's Chicken because that stuff's good. And we have Golden Corral. We have two different Chinese places. Um, the China King and Panda Express. And we have McDonald's, Boomerang, Sonic, and let's see what. Oh, and then we have a couple of Mexican restaurants, and we have a Whataburger, which I don't really care for Whataburger, and we do have a Wendy's and a Taco Bell, Taco Bueno. Yeah. Oh, and we also have a My Place barbecue, and somebody was like, "You ought to go up there and eat their all-you-can-eat buffet. It's like $23." And I'm like, okay, that may sound good, $23, but I don't have it. And we have too many pizza. We do too. We have like Mazzio's, we have Little Caesars, we have Pizza Hut, and then we have some kind of off the wall pizza restaurant inside of Walmart. So, and then plus we have the Casey's gas station. They got pizza. So yeah, we got too many pizza places here. Sonic is your favorite. I like their drinks. I like it when it's happy hour. Be like, happy hour. Get my drink on. They have that new dill pickle flavored slushy or something. I don't know how that would taste. I mean, I like pickled flavored things, but I don't know how that would taste getting a slush. It's called the Big Deal. And they got the burger that has all the pickles and stuff on it too. Shelby, I got a job, sweetheart. I got a job, sweetheart. I don't get paid until Wednesday. I've been at the same job for about 4 years, sweetheart. So you're telling me to get a job. I'm already there, honey. Been there for about 4 years. So why are you even repeating yourself? get 2 jobs. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, you make the people hire me because it's hard to get a job. That's why I have stuck it out with this job that I have now for about 4 years because it's hard out there. It's like you got to be related to somebody in order to get hired on. So you make those people hire somebody, then I go get a second job. Oh, somebody's outside screaming and hollering. Oh, I hear her too. She's outside screaming and hollering. Oh my Lord. That woman's going off on somebody. I hear her, boy. She got a big old mouth outside. I hear her running her mouth. I do. I block them like they're just being stupid. They're like, get a second job. Well, it's not as easy as you think, honey. Trust me. Because, my town, we have a lot of homeless people here. A lot. Because rent is really outrageous, which I'm blessed to have this apartment here. And I'm thankful that I have a job that I go to. And I mean, yes, I do want to do better and I'd like to get a better job, but it's kind of hard because it's hard to get on anywhere. It's stupid. I was going to try to get on at Golden Corral too because they was needing somebody, and I was going to maintain the buffet and everything there at Golden Corral, but I was like, whatever. Because they asked about my other job, and I was like, yeah, I've been with McDonald's about 4 years. I'm on the grill. I got a lot of experience and stuff, and I was like, whatever. Because I got that ND app, whatever, on my phone, and I'm constantly looking on there see who else is hiring. And I am about 5 minutes away from Tulsa. I'm like in Glenpool area, not too far from Tulsa. Mm-hmm. Yep. Like we got a grocery store that is basically going under because they have not been paying their rent. So they're like, they're going to go back to Homeland because right now it's called Cash Saver, and they have not been paying their mortgage payment on the building. So they're going to frazzle out. And yep, like housekeeping and stuff. I know it. Nursing homes do pay good, but they're going to frazzle out and they're going to put Homeland back in there. I said, well, that's not going to do good for us poor people because Homeland comes back in there. There goes the jacked up prices. Jack them up. And we have a quick trip here and stuff, and a place called Ron's Hamburgers. I ain't never been in there, but I told they got good hamburgers called Ron's Burgers. And I got a Chili's. Oh, is it? Ron's Hamburgers is really good. I know somebody recommended that place, and I was like, I don't know. And they said you need to come to try them because they're ham. And I know in Tulsa they have Arnold's Place. Arnold's Place. I've been in there one time, and I got their burger with the shake, and I got some of their fries. Oh my god! And I know they moved. They went to that new location years ago. They moved their location years ago, and I haven't been over there since they moved over there. So y'all's grocery store's is closed where you're at, Crystal? Dang. I love some good fried chicken. Oh my gosh. I mean like KFC is okay, but they have really went downhill on their chicken. Their chicken used to be so delicious. But now it has went downhill as the year go by, and I don't even mess with KFC no more. No, I don't, because their chicken ain't nothing. I love the Spanish fries from Ron's. Ooh, that does sound good. Not anymore. I just buy what I can and just bring it here and cook. That's the cheapest way. The only thing I might do is I might treat myself if I'm out and about, you know, I might treat myself to a fountain drink. That's as far as I can go. It's just a fountain drink. But other than that, I'll come home and eat. I know, Long John Silver's, yeah, it closed. Yeah, that's what they did here. Closed their doors. And I know they used to have, like in Tulsa and stuff, Libby's, Furs, about 85 miles from a restaurant. Ooh, man, that's a long way. 85 miles from a restaurant. Oh my Lord. It's so good. It's fries with fried onions and ooh, that does sound good. Because I know Tulsa used to have a Furs. They used to have a Libby's. Talk about good eating. Now that was some good stuff back in the day, but now all that has been closed down and everything. Furs and Libby's. Oh, I just remember it like it was yesterday. I don't even know. Like, I haven't really checked because I haven't seen no commercials about it. I don't even know if Tulsa even still has Big Splash. You remember Big Splash back in the day in Tulsa, Oklahoma? That was a sure going thing for people every summer. And see, they used to have Bale's Amusement Park. You know, that was a good going rate. You know, you can get in for so much. I'm in Oklahoma, over here in Glenpool, not too far from Tulsa. Oh, they changed the name to Big Splash? Well, they change it to? Because I have not been. Because normally every year you'll see their, promotion and stuff on TV about Big Splash and what they got going on and everything and when their openings is. And I haven't been seeing that, and I figured maybe they shut down. Or I used to go to Big Splash when it was Big Splash. Paradise Beachwater Park now. Well, I haven't been there and so. Last time I was there is when it was Big Splash. I got in their wave pool and got on the slides and stuff. That was the good old days back then. And see, they used to have the Bale's Amusement Park. I know back then you used to get in and ride all the rides you want for $25. That's a thing in the past. So, well. Safari Jones and now Paradise Beach. Paradise Beach. Because I know Oklahoma City's got the Frontier City and Whitewater Bay. Oh, I've been there in years. I think their prices has went up at Frontier City. Oh, I bet they're expensive. They're not like it was when Big Splash was in business years and years ago. I know a lot of families used to go to Big Splash and pay that one-time fee and have all day fun there at Big Splash, just like over at Bell's. Yeah, I went over to Bell's when they was booming back in the day, paying $25. You get into the gate and you ride all the rides you want. Log ride, the bumper boats, the go-kart. That was so good back in the day. Now everything is so high. The only entertainment you got going on is staying home. Oh, really? They're supposed to reopen Bell's? I wonder if it's going to be the same. Because I know they had that roller coaster, Zynga. I believe that was called Zynga. I think it was it Zynga? Or something like that, the Zynga. And then they had the Black Cat. The Zingo, that's what it was. Yeah, the Zingo, the big Zingo roller coaster. And they had the bumper boats and everything. And they had the little go-karts there. You can get on the little go-karts. Yep. Because, see, when I was young, I used to live over there on, I'm anxious to see what it would be like if they followed through. I know, right? Because I know when I used to live in Bixby, they used to have, I guess it's called, what was called the Corn Festival. Because I know Broken Arrow has, the Rooster Festival, or whatever they call it, the Rooster. And then Bixby had the Corn, I guess it was called the Corn Festival, or whatever, there in Bixby. But I used to live in Bixby when I was younger. I lived right over there on the street. I don't know if it's still there or not, but My street back then was called Jefferson Street. We lived in a 2-story yellow house. Because I know me and my dad, when he was alive, we drove by there and somebody repainted the house and put in new windows and stuff. I was like, man, that's my childhood home. Rooster Days. Yeah, that's what it is over at Broken there. Mm-hmm. Rooster Days. They have that every year. Which I haven't been over at Rooster Days. I know they advertise it and stuff and everything like on Facebook and stuff, but I ain't never actually went to it. I don't know, because I know they normally have the food trucks, and it's expensive as hell too. I believe it. It's all about money. It's all about money, because used to, if that was a great outing for the family and everything to get out and enjoy themselves, but now it's all about money, gauging prices and stuff. That's just like going to the grocery store. I found a loaf of bread, which I started buying it because it was a lot softer than the Save, the Great Value brand bread, and it's called Bimbo white bread for $1.98. So I paid for that instead of the Great Value brand bread because it's softer and it don't get hard and stuff like the other bread does. So I started paying a little bit more for the Bimbo. I don't know where they got the name at. I know they do. It's. I know they do. You can't even go out there and buy a bill of groceries. You may be able to get out with probably 2 sacks of what you need, and it's gonna be like $200-300, and you ain't bought nothing. Yeah, this world's like it's just ignorant. Oh, the sunbeam bread. Yeah, and then people's been telling me about the cheesecake factory they got there in Tulsa. And because I like cheesecake and I've been seeing it, but I ain't never been up in Cheesecake Factory. They said, yeah, their cheesecake is so delicious, food's delicious. But I was like, yeah, but how much? I mean, this is 2025. I'd be like, yeah, for how much? Because it's expensive. Because last time I was in Tulsa, I went to their Olive Garden years ago. And I sat there by myself and I got me the chicken Alfredo and a big old glass of peach tea because they put the real peaches in there. By the time I walked out, just for one person, it was like $35. So just imagine how much they are now. How much the prices has went. Right. Oh God, 40 or 50. That's okay. I'll keep the money in my pocket. I'm surprised movie theaters are still in business since everybody's going, to the apps and stuff on their TV and getting internet at home to watch TV. I'm surprised. Just get it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just get a cheesecake from Walmart. It beats nothing. I don't see how these movie theaters stay in business where they gauge prices and stuff, plus the popcorn and soda. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's nice to get out, enjoy yourself, get some of that good theater popcorn. They was showing an advertisement on that movie Freakier Friday. They was gonna have if you go, I don't know which movie theater had it, but you can go in there and get the Freakier Friday set and everything on there. Family of 6 here, we spend easy $150. Oh my God, when we go to the movies, oh my goodness, $150. Which it's good to get out and have some family time and get out of the house. Is it bad? I mean, have you seen it? Because I've been wanting to see it, and people's like, "Oh, it's good." Da, 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 da. But they had those little containers that you could buy. The popcorn, what was the shape of a popcorn was your drink, and then they had something else that was for your popcorn. And I looked online to see how much that was, and I was like, "Ain't no way anybody's gonna go up in there and pay that just to have stuff in there." It was, yeah, because they was promoting Freakier Friday. I felt like it was cheesy. Oh my gosh. I bet it is. I bet it's not as good as the first one. I'm waiting on the new Stranger movie to come out this month. I've already seen the chapter 1. Oh, I bet. But the Stranger that's coming out this month, it's going to be chapter 2. Because I found the chapter 1 online and I watched it and it was pretty good. So they're going to have the chapter 2 coming out sometime this month. The new Stranger movie. But one thing I don't understand is almost every Stranger movie that they come out with, you always got somebody knocking on the door every movie and they say, "Is Tamara there?" In every movie, I mean, don't they get old? "Is Tamara there?" Almost every Stranger movie, they have somebody come up the door asking if Tamara's there. Can y'all not get a different line? Like, why is it every movie somebody's got to say, "Is Tamara there?" I haven't seen the new Jurassic Park movie that everybody's been talking about. I have not seen that one yet. Hello, Dreamweaver from Kentucky. Hello, hello, hello. I'm in Oklahoma. Hey, Katie. Oh, I'm just sitting here relaxing. Hearing a woman outside hooping and hollering at somebody. She going off on somebody. Which is Thursday, you know, weekend's coming up, so people's got to come out and start acting goofy. Because I live out here in the ghetto. Me too. Like I'll be sitting there listening. I'll be like, "Oh, what's going on?" I'll just be sitting outside. Which here we got cameras outside and everything, so we got like security where the landlord can see everything and whatever. So we got cameras outside. But I just love, like, I just be sitting out there minding my business, visiting with people, and I'd be like, "Oh, what's going on?" Especially if they're about to do something, I'd be peeking out of my blinds, be looking outside, be like, "Oh, who's going down?" There was 2 guys outside my door about to get into a fist fight. I opened up my door. It was around 1 o'clock that morning. One old guy was like, "I'm not afraid to hit a female." Talking about he was going to hit this one female that was there. And I spoke up to him. I don't care. I told him, I said, "Let me find out. You be punching on a female. And if I see you throw it, buddy, you're going to be going to jail." Because, I mean, I may be a female myself, but I don't promote, I don't condone a man hitting a female. But no, him and this guy was getting into it, and this one old guy walked up to him. They said, "Y'all need to take this crap outside." They was right outside my door, and I was sitting there just watching it all. I was like, "No, let them keep on going. I'm gonna see what happens." This apartment here, I've had people, since I've been here, I've had people knock on my door, literally, asking me if I had toilet paper, if I had groceries. I've had people, this is no joke, I've had a person ask me, um, "Do you have a bed?" I was like, "Yeah," because I got me one of those, a blow up mattress, an air mattress from Walmart. They'd be like, "Can I sleep in your bed? I'm tired." I'd be like, I mean, that is, why would you ask somebody if you can lay in their bed? I'd be like, are we serious right now? That is wild. They want to ask, they'd be like, "Can you got some toilet paper?" "Yeah, I got toilet paper for me, but not for you." Like this one guy that asked me if I had food. Him and this old lady lives couple apartments down from me. And he was like asking me if I had food. And his old lady gets a check every month, and they get food stamps, like really like some good food stamps. And I wasn't having it. I went off on him, and I was like, why does people come knock on my door for the stupidest stuff and asking me if I had food? And I slammed the door in his face. I said, I'm tired of it. And ever since I did that, he ain't been back asking me for food. Just like yesterday, um, one of the homeless girls saw me outside, and she came and asked me. She goes, "Can you order pizza? Oh, can you order pizza? Cause I'm hungry. I'll get my food stamps on the 10th, and I'll pay you back." No, she ain't. And I told her, I was like, "No, I'm not ordering pizza. Who's got that type of money? I mean, going out to eat and stuff is expensive. Like, I am not ordering pizza. I gotta focus on keeping a roof over my head, paying my rent and stuff. No, I'm not ordering pizza." I mean, they have the nerve to be asking for somebody. And she kept on sitting there outside because she was like, "I've been up for 2 days. I'm tired." And I told her, I said, well, I know, but I have checked on the other rents and stuff, and they're a little bit outrageous in what I'm paying here. It's a little bit expensive. I mean, I wouldn't mind moving out of here and get into something better, but it's just about money, it's kind of hard. Because I told her when she was like, "I'm tired," I said, "Well, I can sweep off this sidewalk here and you can lay down here. Lay down, lay in the grass, go to sleep." Because she stays with somebody that has a house, and she's sleeping in the garage. And I'm like, "Well, you're 4 blocks away from them, 4 blocks from where you at. So if you're tired, go back to that garage and lay down. Why are you up in here telling people that you're tired and you've been up for 2 days?" I mean, I pay $6.48 and plus electric. That's what I pay. And it's like a little small studio apartment. Like, I don't have no bedroom per se. Like, when you walk into my living room, the whole living room is your sleeping area, watching TV area. And then I have, like, you go down like this little bitty old hallway, and I have a little small bathroom and a little small kitchen with the fridge and a stove. hmm So I got me an air mattress from Walmart. When I first moved up in here, I paid like $80 for it at Walmart, and it's a queen size, and it's got a built-in pump, and it's been lasting me this whole time. And you can have pets here, but the deposit's like it's like $250, but I ain't got time for all that. But there is people that lives here that does have pets, and they will not take them outside. They will let them, pee and poop all in their place. I mean, it's disgusting. My neighbor that lives across from me, when you open up my door and come in the hallway, you can smell the foul stenches coming from that apartment. I mean, it smells so bad. It smells like somebody literally died in there. They do not keep it clean at all, and I'm surprised the landlord has not evicted them whatsoever. Especially with the stench, and knowing that they're not letting their dogs out, and they're just ruining that little apartment over there. Because the owners of these apartments, of this complex, he's in Texas. And so, um, when they know that the owner is coming up here, that's when the landlord and the maintenance man will come through here and sweep up everything, get things clean or whatever when they know the owner's going to show up. Because if the owner sees what was going on around here, he'll be mad, like he'll be firing somebody. My landlord furnished a washer and dryer, stove, and a fridge, and table and chairs here. Oh, that's nice. That is really nice. I'm really happy for you. That is really, really nice. And I would go, and I was thinking about trying to rent me like a little 1-bedroom house, you know, but it's just outrageous on rent, especially what they want for the deposit. There you go. Swimming pool? Shoot. Heck yeah. Nothing like having your own swimming pool. Let's see what's up. Oh, my show be coming on here in a little bit. I'll be watching me some Mama's Family. Let's see. I was just needing a little help with groceries. I don't get paid for my job until Wednesday. That was it. I mean, if anybody wants to help, they can. They don't have to. Just enough to get me by until I get my other check Wednesday, because I gotta pay the other rent and everything for this month because he's got it in 2 separate deals and everything. So I mean, I work at McDonald's. I've been there for like 4 years. I work on the grill, you know. But we're supposed to be getting more hours. Like our hours should go back to normal in October, because we got that new manager from Texas, and right now they got our and every Christmas he give me 100 and goes on his way. That is so sweet. Am I married? No. I'm not married. I don't have nobody. It's just me. Well, bless your landlord's heart. Yeah, sounds like he is a really great landlord for you guys. I'm so happy for you. I mean, because not every landlord would do that. Hey, Vibe Toxic, how you doing, girlfriend? Yeah, I don't have no family. My dad passed away 2 years ago. 2 years on August the 1st. He passed away in 2023. So I'm up in here just by myself. No family, no nothing. I've already been to the church and everything. At work, so tired, headache, and oh, bless your heart. I know what it feels like to get a headache. Oh, well, that is so awesome. Do I attend a church? No. I'm a firm believer. I love God. I do believe He's my Lord and Savior and everything, but I do not go to church. There's too much corruption going on, and no. But I do believe God is my Lord and Savior. Yes, and I do right by people and everything, because that's how you're supposed to be. Not supposed to be ugly and or anything like that. Because that's just like my neighbor downstairs. I was outside. Yes, I'm a firm believer. God has blessed me. I have been blessed. I have, I thank Him for everything, and I do people right. I don't ever do nobody dirty, because that's not what God wants you to do. You're not supposed to be ugly towards people, because it will come back on you. Like my neighbor yesterday, she came downstairs and she handed me a $10 bill. She said, if you can get somebody to go to the store for me, I need some lighters or whatever. So the girl down there, she was like, yeah, I'm going to go to the store or whatever. So I was like, well, here's a lady's $10. She needs a package of lighters and stuff and bring back her change. And so this lady was gone for hours and hours and hours. And I was like, where are you? I was like, the $10 needs to come back, because that's that elderly woman's money. And if she does not come back, then I will be reliable for giving the woman back her $10. Because that's her money. You're not supposed to do people like that. Well, finally, after everybody was getting mad about it, finally the woman finally showed up and gave the $10 back. So I'm glad that was taken care of, because I was getting really mad about that situation. Because it's hard to trust people. The only thing is, I really don't know because I should have asked when my dad was alive, but I never did get around to it. But I don't know. Like, I don't know if I've been baptized when I was younger or not. I don't know. But, exactly. Like this one girl, when I first moved in here, I was so tired. I was worn out. And she was coming over and stuff. And I gave her $10 in quarters and I gave her my basket of clothes. She's like, I'm going to go do laundry or whatever. She comes back the next day with my clothes and she tried to tell me, which I'm from Glenpool, Oklahoma. And she tried to tell me that it took all the $10 to do my clothes, which was only one basket full, because she says some of the machines that she put money in did not work. It took her money and stuff. So I could not say that she was lying to me. I could only go on what she was telling me, and I was like, okay. So after that, I was like, no more. I'll do it myself. I would do the clothes myself. I said, I'm never doing that ever again. I'm right up here by Tulsa. I was like, never again. And since then, I've been doing my own stuff. Like, nope. I mean, like, because I don't mind helping somebody. Like, if they want something to eat, I don't mind giving them a sandwich or something to drink, you know. But, don't overdo it. Don't be stepping boundaries and, and just keep on and keep on and keep on. My daughter lives in Oklahoma City. Oh, nice. See, that ain't right. See, people need to understand when you help somebody and you loan them money, if you're not able to pay them back, then don't accept the money, you know? Or at least tell the person, say, you loan me this money. I'm going to tell you up front, I'm not going to be able to pay it back to you. That's what they should have done. Because that's why I tell people all the time, don't take somebody's money and then not repay it. South Carolina, I got an old boy and I'm living on a monthly check. Yep, I know it. I know people that get monthly checks. Checks don't go far, and you absolutely need that money, every penny that you got, just to make it. I've got a neighbor that's moving out on the 12th, and he's going to Carolina for a job. He's going from here to the job, and I think, because he said that's where the money's at, so he's going to be moving on the 12th and go up there. Because he said the job has already got him a camper waiting on him and everything, so they're going to put him up in something to live in while he's working. I was like, well, there you go. You're all set up. Because I know how monthly checks are. My mom's on a monthly check, and she's got to have every penny. Bless your heart. I'm sorry that you're disabled. In Carolina, somewhere, like, he didn't really give out the details of what job he was going to or anything, but he said he was just going up there. He's taking a Greyhound up there, and they got a place waiting on him and stuff. And so I was like, man, that sucks that you're going to be leaving, because he was the life of the party. He'll come outside with us and stuff, and it's so funny. I hear somebody stomping up the stairs. They walk up in here like, and it sounds like a bunch of water buffaloes. People can't be walking unless they're stomping up the stairs. My gosh. They be like listening to a bunch of water buffaloes stomping around. Oh, bless your heart. I can't walk good. I got run over in 2012. I ride a power chair. Hey, there you go. Got you a power chair. Ain't nothing wrong with that, girlfriend. You can get around in that and everything like that. I wonder if they're good about holding charge. Like, I wonder if you can go far in one of those power chairs, Once you get them fully charged and everything, like I wonder how far you can go in one of those. Because I'll be seeing most of the people be coming up there when I go to Walmart. They'll have their own power chair and they'd be like just driving around, going up to Walmart, doing their thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Mine goes 6 hours. Oh, well, there you go. That ain't bad at all. 6 hours. Bless your heart though. But at least you do have a power chair, and get you to where you need to be and stuff. Kind of help you out where you're not on your feet. Let's see. How can I cancel? I'll be right back. I gotta do something here. Thank you for joining my fan club. Let's see. How in the crap do you do this? Okay, I'm gonna pause it for a minute. I gotta go to the bathroom.